Have you noticed that the first raise in your career rarely makes life feel calmer? For a lot of people, it actually does the opposite. More money comes in. And somehow, financial stress stays exactly the same. Imagine a pretty common situation. In the US or Europe, you're early in your career. Maybe you were making $50,000 a year. And now you're up to $60,000. On paper, that sounds like a big win. But after taxes, that extra $10,000 might really be closer to $6,000 a year, about woo-by a month. That's where the mistake quietly begins. Rent that felt temporary suddenly gets upgraded. Maybe it's a nicer neighborhood or just an apartment that finally feels adult. The monthly cost goes up $200. Then comes the car. Not extravagant, just more reliable, more comfortable. Another $250 a month in payments and insurance. Streaming subscriptions, eating out a bit more, better clothes for work, a couple of weekend trips. It all feels reasonable. Deserved, even. That $500 raise is gone, but nothing felt reckless. This is the financial mistake almost everyone makes after their first raise. They permanently commit future income to lifestyle upgrades before understanding what that money could have done long term. Here's the simple math most people never see. That extra $500 a month doesn't disappear. It gets locked into obligations. And once your baseline lifestyle rises, it becomes psychologically painful to reverse it. Downgrading feels like failure, even when it's logical. Now imagine instead that $500 was never treated as spending money. Over 10 years, invested modestly, it could quietly grow into 6 figures. Not because of genius investing, but because it stayed flexible. The real issue isn't bad math. It's psychology. A raise feels like proof. Proof that you're progressing, that past effort was worth it. Spending becomes a way to make that progress visible to yourself and to others. In modern society, stability isn't celebrated. Consumption is. So most people don't get stuck because they earn too little. They get stuck because every raise trains their lifestyle to need the next one. If this pattern continues unchecked, financial life becomes fragile. Losing a job feels catastrophic. Changing careers feels impossible. Freedom slowly shrinks. Even as income rises, financially intelligent people don't think of raises as spending permission. They see them as margin, optionality, time-buying tools, not forever, not aesthetically, just long enough to decide consciously what kind of life they're actually building. This isn't about guilt, and it's not about deprivation. It's about noticing the moment when money stops working for you and starts quietly owning you. If this made you think a little differently, consider subscribing or liking the video. Not for more money tips, but for clearer thinking around money.